All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Aileen, Mexican Bruja. Welcome to my channel. We've been out for some time, but right now we're back, and I just found the camera was right here. I'm right now in my sister's house, so shout out to you, Kathy. Thank you for everything. I got the inspiration back, and we are on track. So today I'm gonna do the tarot and moon oracle for this week. I think it's from the 12th to the 18th. So let's dive right in. What is important for us to know this? All right, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm gonna show it outright for you. There we go. Yeah, so Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're just like uh, really just needing the last push. This is a very, very good card. It is just telling you that wealth is just right around the corner. Since it was reversed, it also means that there's something else that you need to do. This is not a time for waiting. This is not a time for just like sitting and just waiting for everything to come. Yes, we have worked hard. Yes, there's a lot of things that we have been pushing. And right now we're starting to see how these things are just coming back to us and like the universe is just rewarding us for our hard work. But this is message to just keep working, keep going with it, because this is the only way that it can be multiplied. We're just about to enter Capricorn season 2, so a lot of rewards are also going to come with Capricorn. But yeah, for right now, you just need to keep pushing forward. Of course, if you need to rest, rest. But as much as you can, just keep moving forward and just keep giving just this last push. How are we gonna? Let's see if there's any warnings regarding this. Yes. It's a jumper and it is a Five of Swords. So there's likely to be conflict, there's likely to be a battle. And the Five of Swords is actually about losing this battle. Just understanding that as I'm getting the message right now, yes, we're losing a battle, but this is in order to win the war. This came upright. And yeah, uh, I think this is more of an strategic move because we cannot just win every battle ever. So just understand this. Whatever it comes and whatever battle it is that you're gonna lose, maybe it's just gonna show you something better. I think that maybe it just could show you the way. Like if you're doubting between two options and then suddenly just one of them happen, and it happens to be something that doesn't work well, it might be just an indicator that you have to go to the other direction, that that wasn't the path for you. So let's just keep that in mind and don't beat yourself up, because this is something natural. This is something that needed to happen in order to just move you through the right direction. And let's see what else can we expand on. What is this conflict about? The Tower. So it is about, I came up right too. This is about tearing down old structures that are no longer serving us. Right now, as I told you, I'm here with my sister. I flew to see my family. Everything within my astrology was telling me that there's something that has to do with family. And I just had a great talk with my dad, with my sister, like just explaining him how I feel, the things that I think that are not working anymore, and how we can actually push forward into doing something better between among all of us. And it was just very, very healing. This trip home really helped me a lot. It was difficult, yeah, because it is tearing down a lot of things, and these are things that I wasn't able to see before. So I'm just telling you this experience in order for you to see some of the similarities. Maybe this isn't regarding family. Maybe for you this is regarding a friend. Maybe for you this is regarding a partner, a lover, a workplace. So just understand that these structures, just be open to see what is not working anymore. And I really just had to step away from everything. I spent a whole day in a plane, and I just took really the time to meditate, like really take advantage that I wasn't with anyone. No one spoke to me. I didn't have this escape to go to social media and just distract me from whatever was happening, from whatever was going on. And it was super, super healing. The first flight, I was just meditating, understanding what do I want, how am I feeling, why am I feeling this way, are the things that I'm working towards really what I want in every aspect, like work, life, friends, love, all of it. So I'm just meditating on that. And then on the second flight, I happened to uh, come upon a book that just helped me a lot, because I understood that a lot that was holding me back was actually the ego, my ego talking. It wasn't my actual self talking, it was my ego. So for yourself, try to understand what's happening. And we all have this ego, we all have these masks in order to hide this pain, because this is the ego way to protect us. It really thinks that it's making us a favor, although it's really not. So again, just let's work through that, understand what's working, what isn't working anymore, and keep pushing forward, keep moving forward. Just a piece of advice for myself: understand when you're being authentic and when you're not. If you have the urge to lie to someone, really try to understand why. Or if you're trying to please someone and it is by sacrificing yourself, understand why are you doing this. Because for me it was so natural. I didn't even question it. This is something that I was born living with, really an structure that was imposed to me, and I wasn't able to see anything different. So it is a hard path, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is not pretty, but this is necessary in order to just come out and do things a better way from now on. So now let's see, what is something that we can take advantage of, what is helping us. Oh wow, another jumper. The Queen of Pentacles. So it's being super strategic with our resources. I see this card like really like a female CEO. Just understanding how they work. They are a boss. They are these strong energies. So like understand for yourself where this energy can come from, because when these court cards come out, it's usually an energy that is being with us. So it's a figure that acts within this. It doesn't have to be a female. It just has this female energy. And by this exact thing, I just mean a female energy in a business way, literally with resources, like trying, not trying, like really just using every resource wisely and not taking anything personal, just using your connections, using again your resources, like material resources too. This can also apply. So this is an energy that is going to show you a lot of things. This can mean a person that is doing that, or that you can embody with this energy and just push forward. Because I do feel like a little bit of separation. I do feel that someone that is watching this video is going to have a female energy helping this way, and another person is just going to embody this energy in order to push forward. For myself, I feel that I need to embody this energy to push forward. So again, whatever resonates, just follow it and be open to the universe, because maybe right now we think something and it turns out to be something different, and it's all okay. This is again an energy that is going to help us push forward. So just be open about it. Have open arms. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And I am really saying this from the bottom of my heart, because it was hard for me to ask for help, but once I did, things just went out so much better, and I realized that a lot was just falling into place. Things that weren't okay and that I thought that were so big weren't so big after all. Um, so one last message from our guides for this week. All right. Temperance. So let's be moderated in everything that we do. And again, I think this is this balance that when I told you in the beginning that we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So it means that yes, we need to keep pushing forward, but also managing with rest. So understanding these two energies. Just indulge, but also keep working, or just keep working, but also have a day for self-care, to restore, to nurture yourself. Uh, this is the card's message. And this week, we're right now in a Leo moon. So anything that is just asking you to be creative, to take the spotlight, this is a perfect moment to do so. I'm actually just recorded before this singing video. I know it's been a long time, but I haven't been feeling it. So I really didn't want to force it. And I'm really glad that I didn't. So today it was like Leo moon. So it just came out. It came out naturally. And I just was able to pour out a lot of my internal voices and the mental state that I had into the song. So that's cool. And on the 14th, we enter Virgo in the morning. So this is going to help us organize everything that is going on. I have a very big vibe about business. Like really, this is the push. Maybe because the Capricorn season is coming so soon, I do feel like Virgo is just going to help us structure everything that we need to do in order to actually go into action the next week. Then on the 16th, we have a Libra moon. This is going to happen more at night. So in 16, 17, we're going to have this Libra moon, and it's going to help us with our connections. Hey, Taylor, how are you? I'm actually much, much better. It's been some not so good days, but now we're getting somewhere cool. I do feel it, and I do feel like this in the collective too. Like talking just with my friends, I'm realizing that we're all going through some shit. But yeah, I really embrace you. Like these are experiences that we have to go through in order to just keep growing. So tell me, how are you? And just going back to the Libra message, uh, it's time to use the connections. It is a time to, yes, be social, but be very strategic about these connections that we make. Understanding that not every connection has to be friends, and that's a good thing too. Like maybe you can connect for someone with work, but it's not someone that you actually want to be friends with. Or I was actually talking to my stepmom, and she was like, yeah, when I was in high school, I understood that there are friends that I cannot travel with. Like they are good for parties, they are good for some are good for studies, some are good for parties, some are good for actually just moving forward, some are good to talk to from the heart. And this is good, just understanding that each connection that you have is different, and each connection is going to be treated differently. So that's cool. And let's see, because we're going to enter Scorpio until next Monday. But yeah, this is more or less the week. We're going to have the quarter moon on the 16th. So this is a good time to, well, this past full moon was not about manifestation, it was actually more about just releasing and letting go. So I would personally take this week, and if you resonate with it, just I encourage you to do so. I would personally just take this week and just keep doing these changes. Again, going back to the Tower card and understanding what else needs to be torn apart in order to build something new, in order to build something that is stable. I was talking to my dad about this too, but I really want to take my time because I want to make a very good and great foundation. I'm not interested in doing things fast. I'm interested in doing things right with quality, so they are long lasting. And this is something that you can take into any aspect of your life. For me myself, I was actually talking about this business that I'm just starting, and but I do realize that this is the same with relationships. This is the same with family. And again, this trip back home was to tear apart things that weren't working anymore, and just talking with him and talking with my sister and talking with my stepmom about all of these things that, okay, I feel like this isn't working anymore. I feel like this and this. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I studied to be an engineer, and I realized that I did it because I wanted to make my dad proud, not actually because it was something that I wanted to do. If it was up for me, I would have studied singing, which like I did, but more as a hobby, as a side. And I would have actually liked a lot more to just study singing as a career, like in the conservatory or something like that. So I was like, starting this business too, I'm not working in anything related like that. I'm not working in a 9 to 5 office, and a lot of this was again my ego and just in my head. So talking to my dad, I was like, okay, I'm tearing down this structure. Like I felt like I was a failure, I felt like I was disappointing you, to be honest. And he was like, that's so far off. Like I'm actually proud of you because you're going for the things that you actually want, because you're realizing so young that this is something that you want to do and this is something that you're pursuing. So that was just like a big, big, big relief, because even though some part of me actually knew that it was my head talking and not my heart talking, um, there was still this little voice just telling me like, you're not good enough, you're a disappointment, you're a failure. And just, it was validation that was super important, because I do realize that we shouldn't rely on anybody else, but sometimes validation is something that we really need to just keep pushing forward. And again, if you're going through something like this, I just really want to tell you that I validate you. All the feelings are acceptable. Everything that you feel is good. Every emotion that you have has to be embraced. Everything is seen, and I really just send a big hug to anyone who's going through anything like this. Again, I'm gonna read what's going on. Chile, oh good, yeah, the energy has been something else for sure. Yeah, for sure, this year was just so everything. It was intense for sure. And you know what, it has been super intense, and some part of me just was really going through like, you know what? If I died right now, I would be okay with it. Like it felt so intense. It was a lot of pain. It was a lot of negative thoughts. But now that I'm finally seeing the light out of the tunnel, that I'm finally going through realizations, I understand that the pain was so big because the growth is also so big too. So again, if you have any feelings like this, just understand that it's for something great. We're just making space. Everything that we're letting go right now is just making space for something better, for something greater, for something that we deserve, because we're worthy. We deserve everything that we want and more. And the universe knows it and is going to make sure that if we are in integrity, we're just going to get it. So I think this finalizes this Tarot Moon Oracle. I'm going to be doing this weekly too. If you're interested, I also have this. I'm actually going to do this from here, so I'm not on my face. I do have an event for the 2023 New Year. We're going to do a manifestation that actually works. And again, this is understanding the whole journey that we've been through in 2022, because it has been hard, it has been intense, but also I'm pretty convinced that we're gonna have high rewards too. And so this event is about going into a meditation, understanding what our heart actually wants, because again, I for myself realized that a lot of the things that I thought that I wanted were actually my ego and not something that my heart or my soul actually wanted. So we're gonna do a meditation to let all of that go. We're gonna do actually like a dream board, like a dream plan, like a strategy to actually make things work. We're gonna do candle magic in order to make this happen too, and we're gonna have just a lot of release, a lot of manifestation, a lot of good energy. And I love doing these events because, again, Emily, you're Mexican bruja and witches working covens, because the energy is so much more powerful. So the more that join, the merrier. I really, I'm really excited. I would love for you to join. It's a free event because again, this is for all of us to just get the desires that our soul has for us. So I really just want everyone to come and do this together. The link is on my description. If you're interested, just get it. Again, this is a free event. If you have any doubts, feel free to just send me an email. And well, I'll see you real soon. I'm coming up with a lot of content. Have a great Sunday.